Carlsbad Caverns is one of over 300 limestone caves in a fossil reef and was laid down by an inland sea 250 to 280 million years ago. The 110-plus caves of Carlsbad Caverns National Park were carved out not by running water in streams like many limestone caves. Rather, these caves were dissolved by very aggressive sulfuric acid. The park's cultural resources represent a long and varied human presence starting in prehistoric times, illustrating many adaptations to the area's desert environment. Human activities including Indian occupations, European settlement, industrial exploitation, and tourism have each left reminders of their presence. Jim White is the cowboy credited with being the premier explorer of Carlsbad Caverns. He began to explore the cave as a teenager in 1898, using a handmade wire ladder to descend into the cave. Once guests reach the park's grounds and enter through the main doors, they will find themselves in the Visitor Center's main lobby, where they can gain more information about their experience. The Visitor Center also has a snack bar cafeteria with a variety of food and drink items to start or end the day. Next to the cafeteria, guests can find the gift shop, where they can find a multitude of different items and souvenirs, such as native and authentic jewelry, pottery, and other bat-themed artwork, t-shirts, candy, and a lot of other Carlsbad Cavern-related merchandise. Start your journey through Carlsbad Caverns on the self-guided tour. There you'll find a map of the cavern system, as well as a lunchroom within the cave where cafeteria-style munchies can be enjoyed. The cave climate is cool and varies little from the annual 56 degrees Fahrenheit average temperature. The main attraction is the Big Room, accessible by elevator or via a short trail from the Visitor Center to the natural entrance. Between 4 and 6 million years ago, hydrogen sulfide-rich waters began to migrate through the fractures and faults in the limestone. The water mixed with rainwater, moving downward from the surface, and their union formed sulfuric acid. This acid dissolved the limestone along fractures and folds in the rock to form Carlsbad Caverns. This process left behind massive deposits of clay and silt as evidence of how the cave was formed. With time, the active level dropped to form deeper cave passages. In abandoned cave passages above, blocks fell from the ceiling, and cave formations began to grow. Around 4 million years ago, speleogenesis ceased in the area around Carlsbad Caverns, and the cave began to take on the look that it has today. Each evening in summer, nearly 400,000 Mexican free-tailed bats exit Carlsbad Caverns in search of a smorgasbord of insects for dinner. Guests watch as the spectacular night flights begin, with a few bats fluttering out of the natural entrance. Then, in a matter of minutes, a thick whirlwind of bats spiral out of the cave up into the darkening sky. With the coming of dawn, the bats begin flying back to the cave individually or in small groups. They re-enter the cave in a fashion almost as remarkable as their departure. Don't miss out on the experience of Carlsbad Caverns, the official best national park in New Mexico for 2011.